It's just 2 days until the equinox, that beautiful, harmonious day of the year. Well, 2 days of the year, but it's always such a powerful time for me. I love being in the energy of the equilibrium of light and dark across the planet. And I got a little nudge from Mary Magdalene, and she said that she had a message to bring through. And this is just a warm up, if you like, for the equinox. Now, at the actual time of the equinox on Thursday, March the 20th, I am holding a 2-hour petite retreat with the 11 oracles of the Rose Line, and Mary Magdalene is one of them. So I will be channeling her as well as the other 10 oracles of the Rose Line during that 2 hours. However, she wanted to get in early and share here on YouTube her message about the equinox energies. So I'm only just going to speak for a short time, and then I'm going to take you into a guided meditation. She's going to guide the meditation. I'm not sure if she's going to channel as well, or if she's going to channel a message through me, or whether it will just be the meditation. We'll just see what evolves. But first, I'll just chat a little bit about what she gave me in relation to what she is going to be bringing to this retreat that I'm holding. And if you're interested in that, the link is below. And I also chatted about it in my last YouTube video, which was the message from the apricot rose. So if you haven't met me before, I'm Jacqueline, and I'm a channel of the Rose Line. And in fact, this is a channel of the Rose Line. So everything here is about the lineage of the rose, the oracles, and the other beings of the Rose Line. I talk about them here. I share their messages, and also of the roses themselves. So let's tune in to Mary Magdalene's energy. She's always a favorite. And sorry, she was sort of saying, I don't want to rise above the other oracles, but she's important right now. And that's because for me, the equinox is about the harmony. It is about the harmony of yin and yang. And in fact, the Rose Line energy is all about the harmony of yin and yang, all of the Rose Line beings. So Mary Magdalene and the others, Joan of Arc, Francis of Assisi, Nefertiti, the Queen of Sheba, all of the others that I channel, all embodied this sacred union, as I call this frequency, this harmony between the yin and the yang, or the masculine and feminine within them. And this is what we are evolving into at this time, and we are moving in of it and out of it, into it and out of it regularly at this point in time, because it's actually in the energy of sacred union that we are in the frequency to be able to create new earth based on a foundation of love. So sacred union holds that 5D frequency. So sacred union is, as I say, it's the harmony between the masculine and feminine within you. So another way to think about it is it's the harmony between the heart and the head, or the harmony between the left brain and the right brain. Okay, so whatever you would see as a polarity within your being, within sacred union, there's a harmony between them. So this means that you move into both. So you'll move into one and then move into the other, but they support each other. They're not fighting each other. And when Mary Magdalene came to me today and said, let's create a little video beforehand, a bit of a teaser, I was like, okay. And she said, we'll talk about, or we'll meditate on the conflict within ourselves between our masculine and feminine. And this is very present for me right now. I have started a new course. It's the new Gene Keys program. I've never done anything to do with the Gene Keys before, and it's a new one called the Star Pearl. And I'm contemplating different gene keys, and there's one that I'm contemplating. Well, the two that I've been contemplating actually have taken me to this place. And I was sharing it with a friend the other day who knows a lot about the Gene Keys. And she said to me, because I was contemplating conflict, And she said, it could also be the conflict between your inner masculine and feminine. And that was a bit of a light bulb moment, because I was actually looking at it in relation to creativity in my life. And I saw the tug of war that goes on within me in certain parts of my life between my masculine and my feminine. And I also, looking back over my life, can see where I was almost pushed into my masculine energy and operated in that for such a long time. Then when I finally, actually, when I sort of went through my bit of a spiritual awakening after my second child was born, I went right into the feminine. And as my third child was born, I was fully earth mother, very woo, completely in my feminine, pretty useless actually in terms of action. Wouldn't say useless, but I was not very grounded. I went so into the feminine, like an ungrounded feminine energy. And then ever since then, it's been a journey to bring these both back into being. But I can still see the conflict that exists between my left brain and my right brain, or my creative self and my intellectual self, and this making one superior to the other. And so this is a conflict. This is a conflict within me between my masculine and feminine. And of course, that's not what I want. What I desire is for them to be in harmony. I honor my masculine. I honor my intellect. I honor my action taking. I'm a very good action taker. I really honor that part of myself. And because I also honor my creativity, especially the main channel for that is my business, but because I honor that creativity and I love being in my feminine, I love dropping into the stillness of the feminine. I love being as well. But I don't think I've married them very well. And interestingly, when she pointed that out to me, and then I was doing a little bit of contemplation afterwards, and I actually saw between my masculine side and my feminine side a hand fasting ceremony. And I was like, oh, I hope that's all it takes, is that little vision. But it was quite powerful. And perhaps that's even where Mary Magdalene will take us today. So for you, it could be between your creativity and your intellect, where there's a bit of a tug of war going on. It could be a tug of war between this wanting to simply be and wanting to take action, or making one or the other wrong. So have a look at those polarities. Even though I use the term masculine and feminine, in many ways, it's the polarities that exist within you. And we are full of polarities. That's life on earth. But are they fighting each other? Are they in conflict? Are they holding each other back? Or are they working harmoniously? Are they supporting each other? Because this is sacred union. Now, often you see, when you think of Mary Magdalene and Yeshua, externally, their relationship, that's how people often define sacred union. That is a sacred union relationship. Yes, most certainly. But the reason that they were able to maintain a sacred union relationship is because they each held sacred union within themselves. That comes first. And it doesn't say that a relationship cannot support you in finding that, and in doing so, it moves more into a sacred union. But it is very much about finding it within yourself. That is the priority. That is what shifts your frequency. And that is what really anchors in the frequency of the rose and the rose line, which enables this creation of new earth from a space of love, on a foundation of love. And if you're watching me and you're listening to my videos about the rose line and the roses, and you resonate with that, it is because this is a part of your frequency. And a part of who you are and why you're here is to find this place of sacred union within yourself, so you can hold this frequency to go into this creation of new earth. This is why the codes of the rose were laid down. This is why the rose line beings incarnated and left their codes, to prepare us for this time. So now it's up to us to embody this space of sacred union, to have our own internal hand fasting. Okay, I was not going to talk that long. I don't know why I say this. Not going to be much talking because once I start, I just get on a roll. Anyway, I don't think there was anything else that I wished to share. No. Okay, I'm getting a prod now. Come on. Okay, so in this meditation, I'm going to guide you the way I guide all my calls with my membership. I always set up the scene, if you like bring you into this sacred union through connection with the rose line. So I'm going to go through the usual way that I would do that if I was working with a client or with my group. And then that will create the space for Mary Magdalene to come in and share her message about harmonizing or resolving or transmuting, however you would like to look at it, the conflict between your inner feminine and inner masculine, and using the energies of the equinox to support you in that journey. Okay, so if you are somewhere where you can do so, close your eyes and take your focus to begin with down to your feet chakras on the balls of your feet. Open them wide and receiving the energies of Mother Earth as she flows into your body. And then take your energy down into her. You might see yourself growing roots down. That might be how you do that. You just may be able to visualize yourself going down deep into her darkness, her stillness, her beingness. And then take a deep breath in, fill your lungs, and release. When you breathe in again, take that breath right through your body to your fingers, to your toes. And when you're ready to breathe out through your feet chakras and send your breath down to Mother Earth. And when you breathe in, you're breathing up Mother Earth's energy, and it's coming up in the form of a silver spiral. And it's holding the sacred feminine essence. It's spiraling clockwise and it's spiraling through your body, activating the sacred feminine within you. It comes up to your crown, and when you breathe out that silver spiral and send it up to the cosmos. And when you breathe in again, you are breathing in from the cosmos, and it's coming in the form of the golden spiral. It's spiraling counterclockwise, and it comes through the sun, and it brings through the sacred masculine codes. And so it spirals around the silver as it comes through your body, activating the sacred masculine within you. And then as you breathe out that golden spiral, and you send it down to the heart of Mother Earth. And at the end of that out-breath, pause. So there is no breath, there is stillness. And in that stillness, the silver and the gold find their point of harmony. They find their sacred union. And as this point is found, you begin to breathe again. And this time you are breathing in at this frequency of sacred union. Now this brings you into resonance with the frequency of the rose. And so the rose grid around you is activated, and it sends its energy through you, and it comes in the form of a rose gold spiral. And that rose gold spiral spirals up between the silver and the gold. It forms a triple helix. But gradually that rose gold spiral expands out, and it surrounds the silver and the gold. And it keeps expanding out. Your whole body is holding this frequency of sacred union, because this is what this rose gold frequency is. And it expands out and it surrounds you, and it takes on the shape of a rosebud, and you are in the center of that rosebud. And slowly that rosebud blossoms open. And it becomes the most magnificent rose, and you sit in the center of it. Look at the petals spiraling out from you. Smell the scent. Feel their velvety softness. Look at the color. What color is that rose now? And being in the presence of this magnificent rose activates the rose that sits within your heart. So your heart blossoms open. This rose holds your essence, your unique codes. And this essence flows out from your heart and all around the rose. And as the rose receives that essence from one of those petals, because each of those petals holds a different essence, from one of those petals, Mary Magdalene emerges, holding her frequency of the rose line. And she stands in front of you. Her energy surrounds you. It is the energy of this frequency of sacred union, this beautiful harmony. And she lifts a hand and she places that hand up above your crown, around where your soul star chakra is. And from her hand, an energy passes down through you, slowly moving through your energy body and activating a harmony within each of those chakras, a sacred union. Now you may see this energy as a light or a liquid light. You might see it like a ray of light, a particular color. It may feel more fluidy, but it's passing down through you, starlight even. And it's going through your base, and then it's dropping down into the earth, and it's anchoring down in your earth star chakra, down below your feet. Her hand's staying there, it's hovering, while this energy moves through you. Now, as it brings your energy body into this frequency of harmony, just be aware of the energy of the planet around you. And this point of the equinox, where all the planet is in harmony, as light and dark are equal all over the planet. And it's as though the planet herself is sending you these rays of harmony. You might even hear it as a frequency, as a song. And this is also filling your energy body, filling each of your chakras, combined with the energy coming from Mary Magdalene. And know that what is not in harmony within you, where there is conflict between your masculine and feminine in each of those energy centers, know that there is a transmuting occurring as the harmony of the earth and the harmony coming from Mary Magdalene activates each of these energy centers, brings them into wholeness. So Mary Magdalene has a few words to say. My dear rose friend, I bring you this energy to support what you receive from Mother Earth herself at this precious time of year. A time where the earth herself reflects the harmony that is the true nature of the human. She does not stay in that harmony all year round. She moves. She just may move slightly into a winter season, or she may move fully and deeply into a winter season, depending where in the world. And then she returns to harmony. And then she will move in the opposite direction. And then to harmony. So harmony does not mean the exact point. Harmony means a return. And harmony into both polarities is a completion. It is a wholeness. This is your natural state. There are times when you will move more into that energy called masculine or yang. Times where you will flow into the feminine or the yin. But the gift is moving effortlessly as the energies guide you, as your intuition guides you, and not clinging on to one or the other because of fear of the other. It is time to resolve the conflict within you. Go into your heart now. We will use the heart as the center point, reflecting all of the chakras. Think about where in your life is there conflict. You might see it as between a masculine energy or frequency and a feminine energy or frequency. You might identify it, such as creativity and intellect. Where is the polarity in your life that is polarity in conflict rather than polarity in harmony? Place that visual or the words to that event or situation, place that into your heart. Feel the two aspects of them. And then imagine that they are undergoing a sacred union, a ceremony, a hand fasting perhaps. See them with hands, holding hands, and a beautiful ribbon binding them, merging them, bringing them into a harmony. One is not stronger than the other. One does not have the upper hand over another. They are in harmony. The energy moves between them. And now the energy will move between these polarities in your life. This does not necessarily mean everything is resolved, although it may. But it means that you have set the intention that there will be resolution. And so the circumstances, the people, the situations will come to you to assist you in bringing about this complete resolution. You are required as a creator of New Earth. You are required to be in the frequency of sacred union, the fifth dimensional frequency. This is the New Earth frequency. And to do so, the polarity must find harmony. So use the energies of this equinox. to bring harmony to your internal conflict. In doing so, you have no idea how much that impacts the harmony on the planet. Receive this activation now through your whole being. Aranuki se ande to, hiranele arane koa, haheno, kuya ante oda, hua, kirana se, hua teka. So Mary Magdalene now withdraws back into that petal of the rose. As I said that, I saw the other 10 oracles who will be at the retreat appearing slowly. So you might find they come to you. Whether you join or not, they are there for you. So bringing yourself back into your body now. Just take your time, start to move. You can return to this meditation at any time. You may place different things in your heart chakra and do the hand fasting ceremony. And if you are able to join me on Thursday, I would love to have you there and hear another message from Mary Magdalene, as well as the other 10 oracles of the Rose Line. It's going to be a powerful 2 hours. And there is a replay if you can't be live. Thank you for joining me. Have an amazing equinox. I'll see you soon. Rose blessings to you.